Hello and Assalamualaikum. Today I've done this full glam look as Eid is just around the corner. If you guys know how I did it, please keep on watching. So I've done my eyebrows using Anastasia's pomade in dark brown and set them in place by using Benefit's Gimme Brow. Now I'm using this Perfect primer from Beautify by Amna. You just apply it on the pores and on the T-zone. Now I'm applying MAC strobe cream in gold light and just apply it on the high points of the face. For my under eyes, I'm using this NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer in medium biscuit. This will color correct. Apply it with your fingers to gently melt it into the skin. You can see what difference it makes just by the color correcting. You can use this also for spot correction. I'm going to hide this blemish. For foundation, I'm using MAC Studio Water Weight Foundation and I'm in the color NC30. I'm going to blend it with Beautify by Amna's blending sponge. It's really soft, kind of looks like a beauty blender as well. For concealer, I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in medium. And I'm going to highlight some points, apply it under the eyes. You just need a tiny bit and then blend it well. That's all you need to do. Again, I'm going to blend it with the beauty sponge. To set my under eyes, I'm using Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffuse Light. This is a very nice under eye powder. I almost use it always to set my under eyes. It gives a very nice sheen. For the rest of the face, I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in 2 medium. Just dust it all over the face. So next I'm using this NARS Contour and Highlight Palette. This is the Laguna that I'm using to contour. And I'm going to use some highlights from the same palette. To highlights the cheekbones, tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. For blush, I'm using this NARS Amour blush. It's a very nice plum shade. It's a very neutral shade that can go with almost everything. Just apply it on the apples of the cheek. Now taking the same powder brush without any extra product, I'm going to buff the face. As an eyeshadow base, I'm using MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And the eyeshadow palette I'm going to use is Tartiest Pro by Tarte. So I'm going to set my eye crease only, not the lid, by this shade called Bold. And next I'm going to take this dark plum shade on a small pointy brush and tap it on the inner and the outer corners of the eye. Now taking this fluffy brush, I'm going to blend the edges in the crease. Next, I'm taking this shade Maud and putting it right in the crease to blend it further. We don't want any harsh edges, so be generous while blending. Next, I'm taking this more fluffy brush and the Whimsy shade and applying on top of the previous shade. So we're making kind of a gradient effect here. And I'm going to use the same brush in the same color on my lower lash line as well. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm taking a smaller brush. This is Eye Precision brush by NARS and applying the dark plum shade in the outer corners. Now with a small pencil brush, I'm taking the black color and just tapping on the outer corners and deepening the crease, basically crease in the outer and the inner corners. I'm going to then blend this out as well using this fluffy brush so that there's no harsh lines. That's the goal, no harsh lines. Now I'm tapping over the plum shade over the black to hide so much black. Now it's time to cut the crease and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and this pointy liner brush. I found out that this works best for me and we have to cut the halo in the eye. And finally it's done. Now it's the fun time. I'm using this Chromatic Eye Glitter by Beautify by Amna in the color Bridey. It's a very shiny gold color. I absolutely love glitters. I'm applying it with a glitter glue and a flat shader brush, just tapping the glitter all over the eye. See, can you see the bling? Can you see the shine? It is really nice and blingy. I'm in love with glitters. Now the both eyes are done. We are going to highlight the brow bone and the inner corners using the shade Glam from the same palette. Just apply it on the brow bone and inner corners. And this is a very nice gold shade. I applied eyeliner in my waterline and now trying to blend it out. And that completes our eye look. Now comes the time for boom, lashes. For lips, I use this Kiko lip pencil and NYX cream lipstick in 07. So guys, this is the finished look. If you guys liked it, please consider subscribing to my channel for more makeup videos. Thank you.